Hello, welcome back to Evolve Quest. My name is Katrin, I'm an executive coach, and I wanted to tune in today quickly on my evening walk because I've had a topic that came up for a few of my coaching clients, and it's around making a decision about a career opportunity that feels daring because they had to step up to a more senior role or change industry or just simply go to another organization and start rebuilding relationships from scratch. The process that I shared with them is an inspiration that I got from my personal development guru, Marie Forleo, and it includes 4 steps. It can really help you to make decisions that you are very unlikely to regret because it includes both your analytical mind, your intuition, and also actually going out there and testing out your idea. But before I go into the details, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I often share videos here about creating a career you love and living with purpose and inner peace. So you can take a notebook and record these 4 steps as I'm talking through it. So number 1, what is the worst case scenario if you make the move? Would it put a strain on your family finances? Is there a risk that you may not settle in the job well and have to look for another job? So think about what can possibly go wrong. Our mind loves going there because it does want to protect us from things that could potentially damage or hurt us. And it's a great quality of the mind. The problem is that it wants to go there too often without discounting all other possibilities. But we do want to put the mind at peace by deciding on, if the worst happens, what will you do to fix it? So after you wrote, what is the worst case scenario? Make a step-by-step plan of what will you do to dig yourself out of the hole if you end up in one. Got it? Great, so write down step number 2. What is the best case scenario if you go for that job or start your passion project or start a new business or anything else that you're considering? And what are the opportunities within that scenario that you definitely don't want to miss out on? What is the potential long-term financial upside? What are the personal growth opportunities there? How can you express yourself differently creatively? And anything else that you can think of. So here's point number 3. It's called the body test. This one is not dealing with the logical mind, but rather with our intuition, which is grounded in our bodies. If we're willing to listen to it, we can really hear and understand what our bodies are telling us. And it is a good idea, even if you're heavily relying on your rational mind, to at least give a chance to your intuition to have its word. So the way you do it is you imagine yourself staying where you are, not making the change. And notice how you feel in your body right now about that scenario. It's hard because I know we're quite disconnected from the bodies and we're not really used to noticing how our body reacts to different things that happen to us. But really make an effort and really tune in. So you're staying where you are, continuing to do what you're doing, or going for a less attractive opportunity. What is happening in your body right now? Do you feel like an expansive and open and light feeling in your body? Or do you feel like you are contracting and you're experiencing a new pains or aches in your body that you haven't had before we went into this process? Take some time to tune in. Staying where you are. How does this feel? Second part of this is to imagine going for that other opportunity that you have in mind and imagining what your day or that work would look like. So imagining yourself in that space. And again, checking in with the body. How does that feel? Again, do you feel an expansive and open? Are you feeling energized? Or do you feel like you're contracting and getting anxious and unpleasant? What is it for you? Think about that other opportunity. Notice how your body feels now. And whether you're able or not to really catch those subtle sensations in your body when doing this exercise, it's helpful just to give it a go. If you didn't get anything out of it, just put it to the side because there's another test to come. Point number 4 for your decision-making process is a test drive. Yes. So if there is a way to test your idea or opportunity on a smaller scale, try to do it. If you're thinking of starting a new business, see if you can do something in the evenings, or if you can sell your product to a few clients while working on this opportunity over weekends or evenings. If you're thinking of changing career, see if you can get an internship or a weekend job to do something else, or a one-off project. I know it's very difficult to really test drive a job offer if you were invited to join another company. But what can you do to really see what it's like to put yourself in that scenario? Are there people who are doing a similar job that you want to talk to? Or are there people who left the company from whom you can get more information about the culture and your opportunities within that firm? So use this for decision-making tests on each opportunity that comes to you that feels daring, to make sure you don't discount it just because your mind wants to keep the status quo. To go over it again very quickly, point number 1, what is the worst case scenario and how will you handle it if that happens? A step-by-step plan. Point number 2, what is the best case scenario and what are the opportunities you really don't want to miss out on? Step number 3, the body test. How does your body feel when you compare two opportunities to each other? And step number 4, test drive this scenario if you can. I hope this was helpful. I'd love to hear your experience with it, and also what are some other tools or ways that you use that help you to make decisions out of place of courage. If you are considering a number of opportunities now or trying to figure out what it is that you want to do next, feel free to schedule a free 30-minute inspired career call with me. You can email me at katrin@evolvequest.coach. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave your comments below and I'll see you in the next video.